We have achieved full compatibility with both eWasm EVM and Cosm-WasM on a Cosmos SDK chain. Both EVM and Cosm-WasM standards are plugins for our WasmX engine that can execute WebAssembly modules. In previous videos, we have talked about the EVM integration, but today we talk about the Cosm-WasM integration. And about half a year ago, I made the first ever prototype integrating EVM into the Cosm-WasM framework. So we were integrating EVM into the Cosm-WasM framework. But since then, we realized that we needed to start from scratch if we wanted to be efficient and flexible to more types of virtual machines, even more than EVM and Cosm-WasM. So this brings us up to now. We again have Cosm-WasM and EVM on the same chain, with the possibility to extend WasmX to any other type of virtual machine. And this is a technical achievement that no one else has. Not only that, but our WasmX platform is compatible with both Ethereum addresses and Cosmos addresses, so both coin type 60 and coin type 118. So you can send EVM transactions signed with MetaMask, but you can also sign with Kepler, which I already demoed, because we support both Cosmos signatures and Ethereum signatures. But the cherry on top is that now you can sign Cosm-WasM transactions both with Kepler and with MetaMask. And I'll repeat this. A Cosmos chain with Cosm-WasM support can allow users to sign transactions with MetaMask in a very straightforward and maximum efficient way. All of this makes WasmX more capable than EVM and more capable than Cosm-WasM Classic. And all of this makes WasmX able to bridge both EVM chains and Cosm-WasM chains in a trustless way. So for today's demo, I am showing you how I interact with an EVM ERC20 contract written in Solidity with both MetaMask and Kepler, and how I interact with a Cosm-WasM CW20 contract written in Rust from both MetaMask and Kepler. This is an ERC20 contract from OpenZeppelin that we have already deployed on our local chain, and we can use Remix with the injected provider from MetaMask, and you can see MetaMask is working on a local host chain that I am running locally with WasmX. And now we load the deployed contract by address. Let's see the token name, my token symbol MTK with 18 decimals. And we will check our token balance. 980. And of course we can send some tokens to another address. Let's send 2 tokens, and remember, we are working on a chain that is a Cosmos SDK chain, and we are demonstrating now the EVM capabilities of this chain. So we are making the transaction, and we can make the transaction with MetaMask. The transaction was confirmed, and we can also see it here. And now if we check our balance, we should see 978. 980 minus 2 tokens. And let's get the balance for this other address of the recipient, and it is 2. Now we get the same address, we copy it, and we go to this DApp, which was generated from the ABI of the ERC20 token. And we will fill in the address here, and this is the equivalent Cosmos SDK Bec32 type address. And again, we can get the name, which is my token, the symbol, and let's see our current balance again. $978. But this dApp actually works with Kepler. So let's do a token transfer. We'll transfer to the same address another 3 tokens. And we are signing the transaction this time with Kepler, and it's a message execute contract. We get back the transaction receipt, everything is fine, so let's check again our balance. But let's get the receiver address. So now we should expect 5 tokens for the receiver. And we have 5 tokens. And now for the Cosm-WasmX CW20 contract. This is a dApp generated automatically from JSON schema. So let's actually instantiate a CW20 contract. I've already uploaded the WASM file at code ID 19. So now we just need to fill in the instantiate message from the JSON schema. We'll make it also with 18 decimals. No marketing info. My CW20 token, CWT. And we'll set some initial balances. This is for the MetaMask account that we are using. And another one for the Kepler contract. Now we can actually pair addresses. So we have the same account referenced by our MetaMask account and by our Kepler account. But in this demo, I have not paired them. So now we can just do this instantiation. And this is our contract address that we will fill in here. So by instantiating the contract, I already demonstrated that we can use Kepler for this contract. And now we will be using MetaMask for the other transactions. So again, let's see our balance. And we have this balance, which is our initial balance. And now we will do a transfer to another address. We'll transfer 100 tokens. And you see that we are interacting with the Cosm-WasmX contract through MetaMask. And this is the hex-encoded data that contains the encoded JSON that is the actual input to the Cosm-WasmX contract. We wait for the transaction receipt. And here it is. And we should also see that the transaction was sent here. And now if we do another balance for our account, we have 100 tokens less. and let's see the balance for the new address for the recipient, and we have 100. So today you have seen EVM and Cosm-WasmX interactions from both Kepler and MetaMask. Cosm-WasmX chains now lack Ethereum wallet support, and this means that millions of users are not reached. We just demonstrated that it is possible to reach them. If you are an interested developer, you are invited on our Discord to get tokens and play with this.